Ugh, that sly, pink-haired cookie! How dare he take my sister to such a dangerous place! So annoying!
Well, but Master Camellia Cookie was very polite, almost elegant, just like his paintings. I quite liked him.
Oh, that's what Camellia Cookie wants you to think! It's all an act. All those cookies back at the tea house. Oh, I bet they don't have a droplet of tea in their dough. It's like having a giant bear jelly on their sign, but serving nothing else but regular bear jellies. House Osmanthus is different. We're all real Osmanthus cookies. With real, genuine Osmanthus jam in our dough.
The cookies at the tea house might have no tea leaves in their dough, but they serve the finest tea in the city.
Oh, sweet Osmanthus cookie. Don't you know how important ingredients in your dough are? Cookies from a prestigious family like ours would never do anything so dangerous like field work.
But Golden Osmanthus Cookie traveled all the way to a different kingdom by herself.
That's different. Forget about it. Let's go see if the merchant has brought Laughing Tea's newest work.
Miss, why do you like Laughing Tea's work so much? There must be so many other famous artists in the city.
Because Laughing Tea is a true artist. Unlike Camellia Cookie, who's like not even half the artist Laughing Tea is. Laughing Tea's work is truly unmatched. The emotions they convey in their works. The most important thing is that their work isn't typical, unlike those old, boring, traditional artists. Their work is, you know, very...
Socially critical?
Yes! That's exactly what I meant! I see that serving me has rubbed off. That's exactly what I expect from cookies working for me. Now, let's get going before it's dark.
Perhaps Red Osmanthus Cookie was right. Maybe you ought to rest from your travels?
It's fine. I'll rest when the city's problem is solved.
You haven't changed, have you?
Hmm?
Always trying to solve everything by yourself, never sharing the burden with others. I supposed that might be for the greater good, but you have to take care of yourself as well.
It's not that big of a deal.
If you say so. Before we move again, why don't I tell you a little story?
Free of charge from the Camellia Cookie? I can't wait.
If I told you that there were other cookies living outside these borders, how would you imagine them to be?
They may look different, but I would assume that they would still be sweet and crunchy, with a floral scent in their dough like us.
You think so? Ever since the cycle of seasons has been disrupted, the plants have become aggressive, forcing the cookies of the city to stay within its walls. But there are actually other cities and nations in this land, other than the Flower City. We simply lost contact with them.
Huh? But then how come nobody speaks of this? Do you think someone deliberately obscured this information so that no reckless cookie would venture off and get into trouble?
It's most likely so. The tea leaves we use at the tea house are from the nearest tea valley, yet everyone thinks it's some faraway place. But there are cookies, just like us, that inhabit that valley. It's not just the tea valley. There are other cookies that live in the skies and the snowy mountains. And then there are the remnants of a kingdom west of here, a kingdom that vanished long ago.
An entire kingdom vanished?
This land is becoming more and more unpredictable. The survival of a nation is closely tied to the divine guardian that protects it. And yet, you said that the kingdom you visited had no divine guardian protecting it at all. Fascinating. It makes me wonder, why do divine guardians exist here on this continent? And how is it that an entire civilization depends on them? What's even more concerning is that they are growing weaker.
This is much more serious than I thought. You don't think that the Flower City will fall as well, do you? Are we to repeat the fate of the Kingdom of the West?
Was that enough to chase away your sleep?
What? Camellia Cookie, don't tell me you just made that up to scare me.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Have you noticed how quiet it's become?
A Cookievorous plant!
When did the plants grow so big?
Watch out!
Meet your end! Spread your wings!
Do not stand in my way!
Meet your end!
Do not stand in my way!
Spread your wings! Meet your
Do not
end!
stand in my way!
Return! Meet your end!
Stand in my way!
Where is my next foe?
These monsters are getting out of hand.
There must be some sort of reason for all this. What could have gone wrong? Let's hurry and get to the cliff of the Divine Guardian.
So this is the Cliff of the Divine Guardian. It always looks so ordinary from within the city walls. Now that I'm actually here, I can see its grandeur.
The cliff lost its former glory over time. Where we stand is the head, and its body is wrapped around the city like a giant wall. Without the Divine Guardian's protection, monsters would tear our fortifications apart brick by brick in no time. Without their power, the city is surely... Golden Osmanthus Cookie. Let's try that fragrance you developed back in the Cookie Kingdom.
But that's for repelling Cookievorous plants.
And the Divine Guardian also protects our city from them. What if the Guardian will react to your invention?
You might be right. Let me get my sachet ready. The cliff is glowing.
The effect might be faint, but it's certainly there. Your fragrance can heal the Divine Guardian's power.
Clearly, it's not enough. I must return to the perfumery and prepare some more. Ah!
Be careful! I've never felt such a powerful earthquake.
I can barely stand.
Cobalt Cookie?
You were right. Somebody is trying to weaken the Divine Guardian. There's no time. We need to leave this area immediately.
Run!
doing? Keep running!
We left Golden Osmanthus Cookie behind. She needs our help.
Fine. I'll be right behind you.
Meet your end!
Spread your wings!
Do not stand in my way!
Meet your end!
Do not stand in my way!
Return!
Meet your end!
Spread
Stand in
your
my way!
wings!
Meet your end!
Stand in my way!
I will win. Again and again.
We're safe now.
Thank you for saving me. I put everyone in danger. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't say that. You would have done the same for me.
Yes, that's true.
It's gotten dark. The forest isn't safe at night. We should hurry back to the city.
Here, have a cup of tea. Brewed from the first leaves we harvested this year.
Thank you. The warmth is spreading through my dough. I feel much better.
Cobalt Cookie, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Right. While I was scouting the forest today, I found this.
The poor pigeon is so scared.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I found these stakes scattered across the forest. They seem to be hindering the flow of life energy.
Cobalt Cookie, please remove these stakes from the forest as soon as possible. Golden Osmanthus Cookie, could you create more of your fragrance? We're going to need a lot more to restore the Divine Guardian's power.
Yes, of course. I'll get right to it. The materials I brought from the Cookie Kingdom will be of great help. I'll take my leave now then. I wish you all a good night's rest.
Golden Osmanthus Cookie, wait. The city at night is dangerous. Let me accompany you on your way. Cobalt Cookie, can you watch over the tea house?
Sure.
Is it really okay to leave Cobalt Cookie all by himself at the tea house?
He may not talk much and look slightly grumpy, but there's no one else I'd rather have watching my back.
I see.
Is there something wrong?
It's just that you seem to have a lot of great friends around you. And maybe I'm imagining things, but I feel like you've been a bit out of reach lately.
Hmm? Why are you saying this, Golden Osmanthus Cookie?
Remember when we were young, back at the academy? We would talk about our future all the time? You wanted to learn more about the world and discover all its secrets. And I wanted to become a perfumer, traveling across the land.
Yes, I remember that. Those were the days.
You also said that when you grow up, you're going to have your very own bookstore and impress the world with your own stories.
I was a young, ambitious child.
And look at you now! You have your own caravan, and messenger pigeons will fetch you all sorts of news from all corners of the world. And with all that knowledge, you're closer to your childhood dream. Not to mention your amazing companions. Meanwhile, I feel like I'm just circling the same place over and over. I'm a burden to those around me.
Golden Osmanthus Cookie, please don't say that. Without your incense, my caravan would never get past those cookievorous plants. Your invention will keep us connected to the outside world. Besides, it's the key to restoring the Divine Guardian's power. Don't be so harsh on yourself. Clearly there is no one else as important to the Flower City as you. And to myself as well.
Huh? Were the flowers on this street always so beautiful?
And the moon is as bright as ever. The sugar blooms are twinkling like stars under the moonlight.
My perfumery is just right up ahead. Thanks for walking me all the way here.
We've already arrived. Then I shall take my leave. See you tomorrow.
Yes. See you tomorrow.